Yeah, I had to come back. I bit my tongue. I'm back, y'all. So this is my thing. My thing is, I told y'all earlier, I received a message, a lot of messages. Now, I don't know why I received a lot of messages. I said in the CJ video, and let me tell you specifically what I said. I stated in the CJ's video that when I was younger, I didn't want Hispanics, me, Latinos, to say the N word. Why? Because when I was younger, they didn't identify with me. They made fun of me being black. Some of them, not all of them, but I got a lot of Latino and Hispanic brothers and sisters. I rock with Poe from Next Level. Poe, that's AR Ab manager. Paparazzi Poe. I rock with Fabian. I used to go to Murray Bertram with him. I rock with Boomy. I rock with Lexi. I rock with a lot of people. 4K. A lot of people that I got a lot of people that friends that's Hispanic, Latino, Latina. But the problem is I couldn't believe I got so much messages. You guys are the people that sent me messages. Let me be careful with my words. The people that sent me messages made it seem like I was racist, that I was prejudiced. I am not. You can't change history of my experience. It goes up like that. You can't change it. I'm not. First and foremost, Spanish people are from Spain. Spaniards. Puerto Rican and Dominicans, until I learned this year. Let me go back a little bit. I felt how I felt because this was a part of me growing up. Not saying I was right, not saying I was wrong, but I was willing to learn the truth. I was willing to learn the truth that we all are one. Even I'm Haitian. Even when you hear about how some of the Dominicans are treating Haitians, even when I came up, some of them they explain it. The ones up here in New York and Washington Heights, they don't they don't jack the mistreatment that the Haitians are getting. They don't jack it. They're standing together, they rocking together, they riding together. At the same time, you can't get mad if people based off of their experience don't want you to say a word that black people, blacks, regardless of what it was used as a word to disrespect blacks. Period. Hip hop started in the Bronx, right? They said Jamaicans, all this. Black people changed the word around. We turned the negative into a positive. So some of us feel that we have a right to dictate who say that word. Now, does that make it right or wrong? Because some people feel like they have a right to question who says that word. No, because you should be able to say whatever you want, but it may offend some people. A lot of people grew up in the hood. A lot of my brothers and Latino brothers and my Hispanic family grew up in the hood. Went through the same struggles we went through. But everybody didn't go through that. Everybody didn't have that connection. Everyone didn't have that bond. I can't go. Listen to this. I could be in New York with some Mexicans and say, they allow me to say essay. What's an essay? I can't go to LA and think it's okay to say essay if they ask me not to say essay because I'm not down with their cause. I have to respect it. I see so much comments. You're mad over a word. You're mad. Why does the word matter to you? White people should not say the N word. White people should not say the N word. Why does it matter to you? Why are you fighting to say a word that we don't like? Why are you forcing your energy on us to say a word that we don't like? So let's talk about white people. I've seen a whole bunch of white people in the comments validating that it's a free country. We can say that word. How? You're saying why are you trying to force something upon people that don't like it? This is to the Caucasian community. Why? I don't like you saying that word around me because what it stands for, what it represents. Why are you arguing with me to say that word? Because you want to be down? You want to be accepted? That's corny. You not yourself. You looking for validation to fight to say a word that's uncomfortable? You don't have respect then. You don't. People can say that word if they want. No, you cannot. You can, but it comes with repercussions. This is about respect, Flip. If you're not black, stop saying it. Thank you for the likes. A lot of y'all not built like that. A lot of y'all not built like that, meaning that you not built to it's about being down. Let me talk to you a little bit. It's about being down, being accepted. You want to be accepted by something or by a culture that may not want to accept you. Are Hispanics and Latinos a part of hip hop? Yes. Not a question. Let me go back to my brothers. Yes, but when I was younger, my experience led me to feel how I felt. Hearing my brothers and seeing their parents and their families saying how they felt led me to feel how I felt. And a lot of y'all know I'm not lying. A lot of y'all know that the OGs are racial, are prejudiced, don't want their daughters or sons to be with some blacks. And it's up for us to change the narrative. So the new school, based on how we change the narrative, based on we telling our kids, yo, we're all one. We should love each other. Latinos and blacks are one, right? We should change that rhetoric. We should change that, because don't act like you oblivious to what was going on. My experience led me to feel that way. Somebody said, I'm Dominican, he's not lying. Facts. Facts. I just learned this year that Caribbean, this year off YouTube, 2020, I mean, off YouTube, and people call on my show that the Caribbean and the Black American don't identify with each other. What? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I just learned that. Because I didn't look at it like that. I thought we was all black. I don't think I'm better. My father's Jamaican, my mother's Haitian. I was born in New York. I'm black with Caribbean descent. I'm black. I'm Haitian and Jamaican with Caribbean. I'm black. I was born here. I was born in the hood. I was born upstate, raised in Brooklyn, raised in Queens, in the hood, raised in Bed-Stuy, Green Avenue, and Halsey. Then I went to East 93rd. Robert Dredden wrote, what up, QR? If y'all hear the word pinche mayete in Spanish, it means the N-word with the hard ER. Grew up in Philly area, but lived in San Anta. I had to G-check one cat at the courts because he thought I didn't know. Peace. Thank you. We don't want to correct. I never see nothing like this. And this is no disrespect. First of all, the lights go up like that when I do that. This is no disrespect. I have never seen people want to fight for a word but don't want to correct where the negativity come from. Oh, you don't want to disrespect your family? Want to fight for the word but don't want to correct where the negativity come from. I know better now. I know that we're all one. I know that. But how many Dominicans are telling their parents what's happening to the Haitians is wrong? Only the ones in Washington Heights I seen made a move. Salute to them. But how many? Why? Because it's wrong to talk back to your parents? I'm going to change the narrative. Let one of my family members say that we're better than black people. I'm G-checking. You out your mind. We all black. You gonna correct me because I should accept this rhetoric or this. You should accept because we grew up in the hood. No, 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 no. How many corrected their families? How many say, yo, ma, nah, that's not right. Don't feel that way. Only a handful did it. Facts. They'll tell you. Only a handful did it. I witnessed. I'm going outside with my friends. Nah, I'm staying with them. Nah, police locked us up. Nah, I'm going with them. I seen it. Handful. Keep it 100. Don't come to me. And that's where the prejudice come from. Oh, because you a black man talking out and speaking out, you got to correct it. No, how did you correct it? This is to everybody. How did you correct it? My family cannot tell me that Jamaicans or Haitians is better than African Americans at all. We won. Black is black. That's how I feel. Black is a color. Black. I don't care about it. I don't learn. I got to read about it. I don't know. But to me, black is black. Look at the lights. It goes up like that. Bugging out. I'm tight. Flip, you need to do a panel sit down on this topic. If you do, please let me be a part of it. Powerful for our community. Of course, true. Prince Love, thank you for the $10. You cannot judge. Word to stack bundles, word to chinks drugs. I didn't know that was until I got on here. Then I started hearing it like, yeah. My family could never tell me that. Never. We all won. But the thing is, let's keep it 100. Me as a Caribbean or a man with Caribbean descent can tell his parents or his family if they display that, because I wasn't taught that. You only learn what you're taught. I could tell my parents, but how many of you are going to tell your parents or your family that believe that one is better than the other, that believe you shouldn't rock with this, that says these words, that it's no good? How many of you would do that without feeling you disrespecting your family, you disrespecting your legacy? We're supposed to be diverse, right? I love everyone. I love us all. Black, Spanish, whatever. I love us all. But we have a right as black people to state that word. Let me go a little deeper, because y'all still missing the point. I can see the comments. Y'all missing the point. Check this out. When I was younger, I experienced these things when I was younger. A lot of us didn't go through slavery. A lot of us wasn't whipped with chains. A lot of us wasn't choked or watched our parents or mother and father get decapitated or RAP, the RAP word. We didn't watch that. But we still feel the pain from back in the days. Derby's dose is what happened in Jamaica to the slaves. We still feel the pain. Google Derby's dose. What did you do to the slaves in Jamaica? We still feel the pain, right? I'm making a point. The pain is still felt, right? We wasn't there, but we still feel it. Based off of what we hear and our parents or families' experiences with racism. So we regurgitate it to our friends, or we come here and talk about it. The same thing with me. I'm telling you what I experienced. It's for me to say, yo, I experienced this. This is why my attitude is the way it is, but I don't think it's right. I want to change the narrative. We are all one. If you learn about it, if you learn about the culture, we are all one. I still have more to learn, but my experiences led me to feel this way as a child and growing up, that Hispanics or Latinos, I don't like when they say the N-word, because they did not identify with me and my cause as a child. As a grown man, I met a lot of people. I didn't experience that as a grown man. As a grown man, I didn't experience it. In a second. Puerto Ricans and Dominicans is not a race, and they want to be white. I don't know about that. Look at the likes. It's still systematic oppression, Flip. They don't understand that. So stop saying we weren't slaves. They're corny for that, Flip. Okay, real life will. Let me see the other. You're confused on Afro Latinos and YouTube Latinos. What? What's YT Latinos? All are black. Okay, we all black. How many of y'all doing that? I'm not gonna stay here long because I definitely today is Nico's birthday. I have to. First of all, let's get the likes up. The likes is too low. Let's get the like. We got 700 people in here. Let's get the likes up. How many of y'all gonna correct y'all families? How many of y'all gonna correct y'all parents? I'm waiting. It's easy to attack me. Why are we trying to fight to say something to be down? I cannot say essay to the Mexicans in LA if I'm not down. No matter how tough I think I am in New York, there's always someone tougher. So we must use our knowledge and understanding and be able to teach. Stop trying to go at things with violence. You got people telling me, Caucasians, that they'll fight to say the N-word. That doesn't scare anybody now. A lot of people are like, all right, cool. Instead of trying to explain and understand or be understanding. The word don't sit with others. Those Mexicans, no disrespect to the homies out there, I got a lot of, they would turn it up. Afro Latinos are only black, not white Latinos. I don't know about white Latinos. I gotta learn about it. We got 155 likes. I need to get to 300 likes. Like, come on, man. Somebody said I say the N-word with no issue. Yeah, of course you'll say that. Soft. Think you're tough. Oh, I'm gonna say the N-word. No. Respect it. Explain to it. Explain it. Explain it. There's a lot of brothers out there, Latino brothers, Hispanic brothers that stand with each other. And I stand with them. We are all one. But we still cannot erase the fact that some people do not stand with blacks. Period. That's it. We still cannot change that. And it's up to you as my Latino brother, my Latina sister, my Hispanic brother, my Hispanic, up to you to go and change that for me. You got to talk to your peoples and stand for something. You either stand for something or fall for anything. And that's it. So I'm speaking from experience. Am I wrong? I personally don't use the N-word because I don't like people outside my race to use it. Just like I wouldn't say something offensive to another race. Exactly. Where's the respect? Let me tell you something. One thing I do respect, though, and shout out to everybody that's in here, all 700 people, that my Latino, like that my brother, we all are one. Let me state that. But I do respect this. Flip, if you don't want us to say the word, why are you saying it? I respect that. Lead by example. And I can argue that. I can say, well, I'm black. I went through that struggle. My ancestors fought for that word. Regardless of Caribbean or not, my ancestors were slaves. My ancestors came here. My ancestors fought here. They dealt with slavery even up to the 90s. They dealt with oppression up to the 90s. They dealt with it. My family personally. I can state that, but I don't want to cause a problem because a lot of people grew up in the neighborhood. A lot of people grew up like this. A lot of people feel like I grew up and I shouldn't change it. But we got to move cautiously. We got to move with caution. We got to move with caution. We got to move with caution. We got to, he don't like that. We got to move and we got to be able to explain. We got to stand up for each other. And that's all people want. Us black people, we forgive easily. We forgive and we love easily. We forgive you easily, black people. But once we see that and we know that you stand with us, that's what so the point I'm trying to say is this. First of all, I meant no disrespect to nobody. None at all. I meant no disrespect to anyone. I'm only speaking from experience. Please understand that. Right now, how I feel that we are all one. I feel that a lot of us still got to learn about our cultures. I feel that there's a lot of things that's going on, but I feel that we should take accountability sometimes for our families' disrespect. I feel like it's not my job to defend why you can say the word. It's your job to defend why you should say the word. It's not my job to prove. You gonna have like it's not my job. Y'all know the stuff that a lot of us went through as kids, but we are one. Let me see. You gotta take accountability. Let's get the likes of 300. You gotta take accountability. You gotta take accountability. You gotta. That's it. We are all one. That didn't make that. That sounded crazy what I just said. The point of the matter is, it's not my job to prove. It's not my job to prove to myself of why you should say the word. The thing is, we experience a lot. If you identify with us, if you identify as black, and some people say, "Yo, I'm black," I don't look at it as Afro Latino or Afro Latina. I don't look at that. That's we are all one. We are all from black descent, and we need to, just because you grew up in the hood, you should identify with a cause. Because once we hear that, yo, this word was used to degrade black people, and then somebody saying it because he's your friend, and then you like, yo, what's up? And then he's like, nah, I don't right. That's not right. We got to come together and we got to be able to fix our own, fix what's inside. You give me preacher vibes. Thank you, James Parker. We got to fix what's inside. You understand what I'm saying? Respect is the key. We got to fix what's inside.